Alright guys, here I am again with another sewing machine. So I will be doing unboxing on this sewing machine right now, and I can let you know who this machine, you know, the category of people that this machine will serve better, that it will fit. So let's go on to the Juki TL series, and we're going to be doing the unboxing together. This is the Juki TL series. They comes in different versions of names. Different versions of a number. There's one of starting from 2000 to 2000 to 2010 to QVP to the anniversary edition in different price, okay, in different price, and I'm going to talk more about that as we do the unboxing together. All right, we're going to unbox this together. We're going to talk more about the different model, the different similarity and differences in, you know, all this sewing machine, and then I'm going to be talking about who this machine will serve, the category of people that this machine will actually serve. We'll look into that, and from there we'll, you know, go on and see how this machine, how they work. All right, okay. Right now I will be, you know, showing you what is inside, and the first thing I'm going to show you is this. That is the manual, TL 2010Q. That is the model I'm doing the unboxing today, okay, the 2010Q. That is the manual. You have another one, inspection certificate, which means someone inspect this and make sure everything is intact. You have the the foot pedal. I always, you know, in most of my video I do make this mistake that I refer to the presser foot as the foot pedal, and just for correction purpose, this is not presser foot, okay, this is foot pedal, the foot pedal. Let me show you presser foot. This is a zipper foot for Juki TL 2010Q, and this is presser foot, okay, presser foot. I do make that mistake, but you know, it's a slip of tongue. So you have the presser foot. You see, I made that mistake again, right? Yeah, I made that mistake again. So you have the foot pedal. This go underneath your leg. Foot pedal, not presser foot, foot pedal. You have your, this is what they call presser foot lifter, okay. You can call it presser foot lifter, or you can call it knee lifter, okay. And everything was packaged in this wow, this thing is airtight. I'm gonna take this out. I'm very sure this is the extension table, that I can be sure of, because I can see it right in there. We will go into detail on this one later. That's the extension table, okay. They call it auxiliary table. They call it auxiliary table, but it's the extension table. And another one from this angle is this, and this is the machine cover. If you are not using it, that you want to, maybe you finish your project, this is what you put on it to prevent dust getting into your machine. That is the machine cover. This thing is a little bit heavy. You have the power cord. We have all this accessory. Yes, nice accessory. In the accessory, I'm going to be going through the accessory later as we proceed, so that we will know what we have in the accessory. So I think I will have to put this box down to get out the sewing machine. It's really heavy a little bit, you know. All right, you see, this is how they package it. This is how they package it. All right, everything. This side is where they put all those accessories that have been taken out. That is where they put it. So you have to push to one side and remove this. Be careful, this machine is a little bit heavy. All right. All right, so let's unravel the mystery. Unravel the mystery. I can see some oil right here on this sewing machine, on the plastic cover. There's oil right in there. Okay, don't be panicked when you see that oil. Okay, it's a lubrication from the factory. Those oil, they're just lubrication from the factory. So this is the back of the sewing machine. This is the bottom of the Juki, like the sew, where you know, down here I just want to start from there to show you the components. Okay, you can open this plate. It's plastic. This is pure plastic. Down here is plastic. Everything down here is plastic. So down there you have this opening so that you'll be able to clean out your sewing machine. When you get all those pile up, you know, all those pile up, you'll be able to clean them up. So let's put that back. I just want to point that out straight away. Those are plastic. All right, plastic. You have this for more like a suction cup. This black thing, they're more like a suction. Once you have it on your table, it's gonna be steady. You have this. This is the back where the motor is. It's kind of built out. That's the motor. It's also plastic. It's not iron, it's plastic right here. And the motor is right here, and that's why you see all this perforated area, just to create some kind of breathing space for the motor. Is going to, you know, to dispense heat. All right, you have this right here is like a foam, you know. And we advise that if you get this machine, leave this foam in place, do not take it out. Okay, it helps, you know, secure your thread better. Okay, your thread spool. So you can take this out. You can take this out, and like I said, I will advise you leave it in. This area you can use small spool, and if you are using the big one, you can just put this one like that and put your big spool right here. It will help you to, you know, unwind better. And at the back right here, you have this telescopic, and it's going to help you to, you know, control your spool. You know, that's the spool holder. I mean, it will help you to, you know, this will only help you to pass through your thread all the way down to the sewing machine. So aside from that, you have this top handle for you to carry the sewing machine right there. That's the top handle. At the back also, before I move on, you have your bobbin winding extension right there. Towards down from the back also, here you have your pressure foot lifter, up, down, and at this side you have thread cutter right in there. It's built in the thread cutter, and this can be open. You can open this one up, okay, and you can close it back. At the top right here is where you have your pressure foot adjustment. This helps you to adjust your pressure foot, how, you know, tight you want it to be on fabric or how soft you want it to be. This is where you adjust the pressure foot. So right here is the hand wheel. If you want to roll, you know, use your hand to control it. That's the hand wheel. All right, so before I move on, this is the top of the machine. This is the top. This is your bobbin winder, and this is the control for the bobbin winder that will help you to stop when it's full. That's where you have it. All right, that's about the back and the top. Moving to the front of the sewing machine. This is the front, right? You can see this is a new machine. This is where you have your stitch length control. All right, stitch length control. This is the model number encrypted here, very nice. You have your stitch length control here. Down here you have your speed from slow to fast. Okay, that's your speed. This is your reverse lever right here, is where you have your reverse lever. Down there is where you have your feed dog, up and down. And the feed dog, let me just talk about the feed dog before we move on. The feed dog, if you are doing quitting, this is really important for you. If any machine will come without this feed dog up and down, it may mean that that machine is either made specifically for quitting or it's not made for quitting. Can I repeat that again? If you are buying any sewing machine that do not come with the feed dog control in and out, like up and down, if your machine do not have that, it means it's either the machine is specifically built for quitting alone or it's not built for quitting. All right, so here also you have another tension. This is where you use that's your thread guide. You have another tension for the thread. You have the main tension. From there you have your take up lever. You have your automatic needle threader, and you have the presser foot. Okay, you have the sew plate right here, and it's graduated. What I mean by graduated is that there's some line there that can help you, do whatever you want to do. Is a line. Down here is where you have your nail lifter. At the back, the flywheel is right there. You have your plug where you plug your foot pedal. This is the power cord. This is the on and off. I'm going to talk about this one right here. Like I said, you can open this one up, and this is where you have your LED. Coming down here, this can be opened up, and in there is where you have your bobbin. And this is the bobbin that this machine is using. All right, putting it back. You can close this back. And that is everything about this sewing machine that you need to know. Now I'm going to show you the accessory. Like I said, we have the power cord, we have the foot pedal, you have the nail lifter or presser foot lifter. Then we have this accessory that I will open up and we'll look at what is inside one after another. First and foremost, you have this one, that is the oil, machine oil. And in my next video, I'm going to show you how you thread this machine and how you do the maintenance. But today is going to be purely unboxing and who this machine is for. That's what I'm going to do today. You have to, look forward for the next video on how to thread this sewing machine and how to do the maintenance so that it will last you for a very long time. You have this screwdriver with a flat head, not star. You have a working foot that you can use with the sewing machine. Working foot. You have this mini brush for maintenance, but I don't use this. I would recommend you buy a better one or bigger one that can help you. This I just, I don't know, it look like a toothpick. You have this for your spool control. You can put it right here when you are using small spool. It will help you to distribute your spool evenly when you are doing sewing. We have this extra foot. This was put in another, container or, like separately. And this is a special foot for people that are doing quitting. Okay, you don't use this one to sew, it's just for quitting, and it's right in there. So the quitting foot is in there. We have extra sewing machine needle, and this is organ needles. We have organ needles. So that's organ needles. This is a zipper foot. Okay, it goes in like this way. You have your it's a zipper foot, both left and right. You can use it both left and right. Okay, and that's why you have this adjustment, and that is what this green thing is for. We help you to lock this in place. So when you do the adjustment, that's how you lock it in place. Just for the adjustment, you have the zipper foot. But if I'm doing regular zipper, that's when I use this zipper foot. But if I'm doing invisible zipper, I use a zipper that is designed specifically for invisible zip. Okay, this is for invisible zipper. If you're going to do a very good job, you're going to need one of these if you are doing invisible. But this is okay and more than okay for a regular zip. You have these little tools. It's also a flathead. It can help you do some kind of tight and loosen adjustment. It's right here. I call this one multi-tools. And last but not the least, you have extra 4 bobbins. Okay, extra 4 bobbin that do comes with this. If you sew a lot, I will advise you to get at least 20. You can never get enough bobbin. Okay, I will advise you to get at least 20. So those are the tools or extras that comes with this machine. So I'm putting them back. So guys, those are the things in the box for this sewing machine. We have this one, which is the cover for the sewing machine when they are not in use, to prevent dust coming in. And this is the auxiliary or extension table. They call this auxiliary or extension table. I will open it up so I can bring it out for you to see. This is it. This is the table, auxiliary or extension table. If you look at it from this angle, this is where you can open up and have access to your bobbin if you don't want to take the table out. There's some gradation to this. It's built where it's also of plastic. This is plastic, but not cheap plastic. At the back, we have 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have that 6 legs to open up so that it will come to the level of the table of the machine. All right. You have this right here. I think is some kind of grip. So if you look at this grip, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 from here. The 2 at the top here, they are not adjustable. They are permanently fixed. It's some kind of grip, all right, to grip the machine. But the 2 at the lower side here, they are adjustable, which means you can loosen this a little bit, push it out, or bring it back in. That you can do. But in my own case, I'm going to advise you to not make this to be too tight on the machine. When you have it too tight, when the grip is too tight, as you're taking it out, in, out, it's going to keep taking, you know, at the end of the day or at long run, you will have some paint damage. Okay, you don't want this to be too much of a grip on your sewing machine. So you have all this 2 here. What this is for is for you to store the knee lifter. Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's just to help you to store this. Probably this way it will help you to store, just like so. You can press it in, it will help you to store it. All right. So I think at this junction I've shown you everything in this sewing machine. All right, everything in this sewing machine I've shown you. So now the next thing I'm going to do is to let you know the build quality of this sewing machine. The back here also is plastic, but the bed of the sewing machine right here coming up, they are all cast iron. I guess they are cast iron, okay? Yeah, probably cast iron. So this machine is built tough. It's tested and trusted. If you have a lot of people that have been using this sewing machine, they will tell you how much they love this sewing machine. They will tell you how much they do love this sewing machine. Tested and trusted. Juki TL series. They will tell you it's tested and trusted. But like I said, this is not like a whole metal build machine. But the component part where you have some moving everything is all built with cast iron. So the front, everything, like the throat, the bed, everywhere here is built with cast iron. This machine comes with LED light, and that's everything about this sewing machine. So this sewing machine is not designed for everybody, and it's designed for everybody, and I'm going to tell you why. The machine is designed to do just one thing: straight stitch, nothing more. No zigzag, no back tacking, no button, no nothing. I'm very sure there's a lot of accessory you can buy with this sewing machine to get your job done easily, but it can only do nothing more than straight stitch. So that is why I said this machine is designed for, it's not designed for everybody, and it's also designed for everybody. This machine is built to last. It's more or less like industrial sewing machine at home. That's what I will call this sewing machine. I will call it industrial sewing machine at home. If you are tired of all this flimsy plastic sewing machine, you want something that can get the job done, something that can rock, that can, you know, drive. It's more or less like you have a car that can drive on the, you know, on a regular road, and a car that can go on a bad terrain, that can go on a mud, that can go on a rock. If you want a car that, you know, you can take to camp, if you are doing camping, that will go on a rock for you, that will go on a mud. If you want a car like that, you know, you have to go for 4x4, full-time 4x4, you know, with rock tires, things like that. Same thing with this sewing machine. This is a sewing machine you are taking to the mud. This is a sewing machine you are taking to climb the rock with you. It's built like that, and that is why I refer to this machine as industrial sewing machine at home. All right, this is not just your typical sewing machine that you are using at home. This is powerful. This will go through a couple of layers of denim, pure cotton, just name it. It will get the job done, but it will only do a straight stitch. First and foremost, I'm not going to say this machine is focused on quitting. No, but it's built with quitting in mind. I will say that this sewing machine is built particularly 50%. It's like if I have to divide the machine into two, it's either you are doing straight stitch or you are doing quitting on this machine. You can't do anything more than that. So it's going to be 50-50. It's built for people that are doing sewing, and it's built for people that are doing quitting. So they split it into 50-50. It's either you are doing straight stitch or you are doing quitting. And that is why I say this machine is built for not everybody, but it's built for everybody. It's not built for everybody in the sense that it can't get all the job done for you. If you are just starting out, it will only do just one job for you, straight stitch, and it will do quitting. So it's built for everybody in the sense that you cannot have this machine as your main machine if you are not doing quitting. Let me say that again. This machine is built for everybody in the sense that if you are buying this machine, you are not buying it to be your main sewing machine. You are buying it to get some job done for you faster. You are buying it because you want a machine that can do straight stitch very well. You are not buying it because you are buying it as your first sewing machine. The only people that will buy this machine as their main machine or as their first machine are those that are doing quitting. And if that's not what you are doing, this machine may not be the best machine for you to buy when you are starting out. So that is why I said this machine is not built for everybody in the sense that it can't get all the job done, and it's built for everybody in the sense that if you are buying it, you are not buying it as your first machine. You are buying it as a machine that can get straight stitch done very well. Who are the people that I will recommend this sewing machine for? I will recommend it 100% to those that are doing quitting. If quitting is your job, this is machine you want to go for. Or you want to go for the QVP. I don't know if I get it right. QVP, something like that. There's one. It's kind of has some kind of color right here. The QVP. It's kind of has some color right here. That's the QVP. Those are actually focused. That machine is focused mainly for people that are doing quitting. All right. But if you are doing quitting, this machine is absolutely going to serve you. Absolutely, you will enjoy it. But if you are a sewer, if you are doing sewing business, things like that, I also recommend this machine for you as an add-on, not as your main machine, as an add-on. Why? I recommend this sewing machine for fashion designer. You know that you already have some sewing machine that you are using, and you want some machine that can, do good straight stitch. I will recommend this machine for people like that. You are a fashion designer. You need extra sewing machine that can just do straight stitch. I will recommend this machine for people like that. But if you are just starting out your fashion business, this can be your first machine. No, you need a machine that can do zigzag. You need a sewing machine that can at least do zigzag and straight stitch. Okay, if nothing else, if you are just starting out, you need a sewing machine that can do zigzag and straight stitch. But this can only do straight stitch, and that is why I'm not recommending this machine for people that are just starting out, sewing business. All right. So I think I've covered all that I need to be covered. Now the next thing that I need to kind of cover is to let you know the difference between the models of all this machine. Like I said, there's one starting from 2000 model. This is 2010. This is 2010, and we have the limited edition, which is the anniversary edition, and we have the QVP. From the 2010 model, that's it, 2000 to the QVP, I can tell you they pack the same punch of power. Okay, the only difference is that from 2010 model, the tier 2010 Q, all the way to the anniversary edition level, they come with this extra tension. Okay, you have this extra tension, but the 200, the 2000 only have this main tension control. Okay, I think that is the major difference that you will see in the 2000 and the 2010 Q. Is just this extra tension. Now when you move to the QVP is that you have extra knob here that can help you to, I think, control the adjustment on the presser foot, and that's only applicable to people that are doing quitting. If you are not doing quitting, that may not necessarily, do anything for you. The design, everything is the same from 200 to the limited edition. Is the same structure, the same motor, they carry the same power, the same power. The difference is just this. All right, they carry the same power, but the difference is this. And I think that's all about this sewing machine for now. Okay, like I said, make sure you stay tuned for my next video that is going to address how you thread this sewing machine, how you do your bobby winding, and how you do full maintenance on the sewing machine, that it will help you. It's built tough. First and foremost, I'm going to tell you that this sewing machine is built tough. It's built to last, and like I tell you, this is industrial sewing machine that you use at home. It's built for people that don't want the hugeness of industrial sewing machine, because industrial sewing machine takes a lot of space. If you are buying industrial sewing machine with the table, you will have enough space for the table. But if you don't want that much space to be spare, that is when you buy something like this. They pack as much power as industrial sewing machine, but in a small size. Okay, in a small size. And that's why I said I recommend this sewing machine for everybody that needs something that is as powerful as this. But it can't be your first sewing machine. All right, it can't be your first sewing machine. All right, guys, so that will be my time on this sewing machine for today. Like I said, stay tuned for the next video that will address how you thread the sewing machine and how you do full maintenance. All right, so that will be my time. Like I say, until next time, stay blessed, remain blessed, keep sewing, guys, keep sewing. Bye for now.